Hey guys, John here. Here's part 2 of the iPhone review. As always, send me any questions if you got them, and thank you all for subscribing. Bye. On the bottom, you've got the phone. After all, it is a phone, it's got to make phone calls. On the bottom, it's broken up into 5 categories. You've got favorites, which is Apple's equivalent of speed dial. You can just tap who you want to call. Recent calls, contacts, pull up your contacts, and you can scroll through with your finger or drag your finger along the side to go faster, and a keypad. I'll show you real quickly what a call looks like on the keypad. 555, 5555, hit call. Pulls up this simple call menu where you can mute it, go to the keypad, speakerphone, add it, hold it, or go to contacts to add another call for a conference. And to end call, you just hit the big red end call button. I found call volume to be reasonable, no better or worse than really any other phone I've had. The speaker is no louder or quieter than any other phone I've had. It's a perfectly acceptable phone. You won't have any trouble with it. Ringer volume could be a little bit louder, but you can definitely hear it. And the last thing you have here is the voicemail, the visual voicemail. It shows up the name of the contact or the phone number of who called you. I don't have any voicemails right now, but you get the gist. Mail, it's a very pared down mail functionality. There isn't push email, you're not getting a BlackBerry Exchange server. What you're getting is pull mail, it pulls it down. I use Pop for work, it seems to work pretty well. It is full HTML email, which is nice. Safari is, in my opinion, one of the most useful features of the phone. I use email on phones a tremendous amount, and I found this to just be incredibly helpful. So I'll give you a quick example here of Safari. We'll hit Safari, and we'll go hit the top here, top of the page, and it gives you the option here of typing a web address. So now you've got to use this soft keyboard, which takes a while to get used to. If you watch the videos on apple.com, they say it takes a week. It really does take a week. I've had the phone since it came out, and I just now feel comfortable with using it. So I'm going to show you guys what a website looks like. I'm on Wi-Fi here in my apartment. I'm going to load a pretty intensive site. I'm going to load ESPN for you. So ESPN shows up right there. I'll click it, and you can see how fast it loads on Wi-Fi. So there pretty much is. There's the whole page. And again, you can turn it sideways. I hit the button, excuse me. Turn it sideways, and you get the profile view, and you can scroll through the web page. But you know, the text is kind of small to read. It's a full web page on a little screen here. So what you can do, put it down here. What you can do with the screen is just double tap, and it zooms right in on the text. Very cool. You can read what you want or scroll over. And you also have the same functionality you had with the pictures. You can zoom in, you can pinch, and then zoom out by not pinching, or pinching the other way. When you're done reading, or if you want to go back to the full page, if you double tap again, it goes back to where you were originally. Double tap again, pulls back the whole web page. It's very fast over Wi-Fi. You know, as you can see, lightning quick. Over Edge, it's okay. I've used 3G phones in the past. It's not as fast as 3G, obviously, but it's definitely usable. You can be a little bit patient loading intensive sites, but for checking Gmail or checking Yahoo Mail or even loading a page like ESPN, it's really not bad. I will actually show you guys, by contrast, how long it takes to load ESPN, for example, over Edge. Okay, so I just turned Wi-Fi off, and I'm going to refresh the page. Hit the refresh button. And while it's loading, I'll talk a little bit about the phone again. The email, it said, is serviceable. The web application, though, is amazing. It's better than any other phone I've used. I've used Windows-based Trios. I've used Windows Mobile 5, Windows Mobile 6. I've used Blackberries. I've tried the Symbian. I've really tried all browsers, and this thing is far and away the best. And if you're a heavy internet user, there is nothing better. And there's a new IM client that was just released for the iPhone by BeeDrive, that really takes care of the lack of iChat, which the phone doesn't have. And there you go. There's ESPN pretty much fully loaded. Not blistering fast, but certainly not terribly slow. So let's quit out here of the internet. And again, sorry to keep breezing through these features here. And again, one of the features everybody's excited about is this new and improved iPod. So you hit the iPod button on the bottom, pulls up a list of artists, playlists, songs. You know, you can scroll through with your finger like normal. Music videos too if you have them. But the killer feature here is the full cover flow. Pick up the phone, turn it sideways, and you have all your albums. Speaker volume is actually pretty good when you play music. So we'll play, give you a sample of Green Day. Click it, pulls up all the songs on the album. Pretty cool. You can hit the album. Just that. Pause. You can see what it sounds like. Overall, I guess in conclusion here, I'm extremely impressed with the iPhone. While it might take an extra step to dial a number because you have to hit phone instead of just hitting your speed dial, it's a pleasure to do. It's fun to watch the GUI, it's fun to watch things shrink and disappear. And it's not just kid stuff, it actually has advanced business functionality. Like I said, the email web for business is very important. I travel a lot for work. Being able to view my company's website or competitive websites or pull down information is very useful, and nothing does it better than the iPhone. As I said, if I had to rank the iPhone on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd have to give it a 9. It's enjoyable, it's fun, and it's just a great phone. Build quality is excellent. Highly recommended. Battery life seems to be very good. I take it off the charger at about 6 in the morning when I wake up. I charge it at about maybe midnight when I go to bed. Still has battery left, no problem. That's with some pretty heavy internet usage and pretty heavy phone usage. It's a little bit expensive. You know, that's a sticking point for most people. If you have the money, I think it's absolutely worth it. It's a great phone, it's fun to use, and it really is the best of all worlds. So guys, thank you for watching. Send me questions if you have them. Thank you for subscribing, and enjoy.